Praise Allah. Super cool. He was with his hot daughter because we had to wait till the valet had to let you in the gate. And he was arguing. I was behind him, and he was arguing with the valet guy. He's got a clipboard, and he's like... So I got to watch. It was like watching it once at Schumer's wedding. Thing, because you don't want to bother him, but you also want to stay in his mind. So you have to kind of play it middle of the day. Well, we had dinner a few times because I opened. Oh yeah, nobody could sit in it, and it was a packed place. And then when he comes in, he's sitting with me, and all these tourists are like, "Oh my god!" So then they're like, "Who's he?" Walk in, and I got there about 3 hours early because I was nervous and excited. And I go, hey, I'm here to see, and they go, oh, yes, we know, right over here. He has his own table. A great diner called the Brooklyn Diner. Right before I went to Australia, we had a nice lunch because I was like, I got married. He's like, let me teach you how to not get divorced. And we sat down and, offense, I know you're still on red. It was awesome. Yeah, but my jokes are so short. If I get this, I work for 3 months on a bit and it's 11 seconds. May. Jokes. Yeah, and there's a pandemic in there. So. No, I think the YouTube one was my best because I did that one for 4 years on the road. Good point. Probably need a chuckle. Dance. You done it? He wouldn't listen to me. And everybody was just losing interest. You grew up with that song. I didn't realize I don't know the song. Right. So I was just going, this is how we do it. The worst one. He's never seen anything like it. People were booing. People walked out. I had the worst one of all time, according to Josh Adam. Auctioneer. Have you heard this voice? Keeping him in business. Wow,
fucking
the
guy.
trifecta. It's comedy. Not bad.
Not bad.
All right, DeRose. I know, it sounds like he's chewing on one of his sandwiches. This is Joe?
This is Joe.
So far, not great.
Fucking airsoft.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What's our beef? True.
No,
that's happening in every inch of this. That makes sense. You know, I think when foreigners watch America and they're like, look at the George Floyd, and we're all just sitting at home eating dinner. You let a guy or a gal do their own thing, it's so much more. Yeah. Well, we realized doing comedy, being in show business, producers, these set showrunners, they ruin everything. YouTube, I've been watching it for 10 years. Oh, I'm a YouTube guy. There you go. Amazing.
It was amazing. When it's dumped in the pool.
Wow.
Or he's 2 days.
Wow. But he looks like you if you never stop drinking. Sure.
Yeah.
Wow, I just assumed you landed North Korea and it's just Squid Game. I will watch this
beautiful women, dude.
Oh, wow.
He
love Kim Jong-un. Hey, big fan. I'm an Asian supreme.
He's trying to
say.
Yeah. Well, that
sucks. It's never like, I should get my shit together. Blame everybody else, the other world. No, but I noticed there's a lot of people out there going, can't find a good man or can't find a good woman. Dating sucks now. But they never go, something's wrong with me. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That mean? I don't know. She's like, oh, I don't know. This is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oprah, all these.
Following 10 hot guys, I think it would.
To her?
Well,
if you saw it?
I think I wouldn't stop her, but as a lady, they don't seem to like the visual as much. Just hot girls and comedy. If you go to my Discover page, remember that? I don't know if you've moved on from Instagram, but my Discover, it's just twerking, hot women, big asses, and Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, to understand.
No.
To how to deal. This guy's calling me Chrissy Crayons.
I love it. I like it.
We should tell him what's there. Yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
What's up? They're riding horses. They're milking cows. Jews are getting allergies. And I go, I'm getting done with those numbers.
Who do you got?
Well, there you go. That's what they do. And apparently it's working out. Wow, that's a good plug for inbreeding. Wow.
And
yes. By the way, did you see the Amish thing where they have no cancer? Sweatshop or something. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is tough. He should just get a farm and have all the kids work on it. No, I mean, he could go join the Ukraine war and just hope he gets shot in the face. Yeah, wow.
Right? I mean, what else are you going to
give in?
You give in is what. Like, not give up.
Yeah.
No idea what.
Nick Cannon called in. Yeah. Fuck that tarp. But tarps are fun. Then you can have sex on it. Yeah, that's perfect.
And and then just don't even fuck.
Oh yeah. She'll be like, all right, let's just eat at the goddamn. What the hell is this? Be like, oh, I don't like when people eat in my bed, but I'm trying to make a compromise because I like you. And then she'll feel weird. Here's what this guy's got to do. Don't say anything. Just next time she comes over, put a giant tarp on the bed. Dude, I don't understand these girlfriends that you can't tell them anything or they snap. What is that kind of? That's a weird relationship. But being fair, if we were eating together and you were like. That would bother me too, guy or girl. No, this is it's a real hour. I think 45 is the least you can do. It's about 55.
Right.
So work to try to fill some time. Yeah, and I'm cobbling together shit, and it ain't pretty, and I got about 20 minutes of good, and then the rest is like half-baked ideas that I'm just trying to figure out on the fly.
Hey, we need to support our white men.
Yeah.
So it's out.
Yes.
It's out tonight.
Gotta get back to it.
So what's your process?
So, but that's good for you. You need that splash of cold water of failure. Not that. Who is this? Hannah Gadsby? This is the guy? This guy's got Netflix? It hurt.
And if you get a zero, if people...
Not really, but I'll pop on a bar show or whatever, and I'll text Liz, hey, can I get up tonight? So it makes you write more and it motivates. It hurts, but it's also special, and I'm trying to build new material, and I'm bombing all day long because I'm still fine too, and you need the pressure. That's the problem. To get that love feeling, you need to be uncomfortable again, and we don't want to get uncomfortable because we got such a comfortable life now.
Whoa. You know, which is the fourth.
Louis on? I don't approve of that. Yeah, that's a good question, but I don't want to be up. I like this level. Keep it in a second. Yes.
What would you
go up or down?
You'll never go.
It's also great.
So let me ask you this.
It's not like the big number. It's like, oh, this is spreading. Happy with where I'm at. I don't need another thing. I'm already cooking. Here's what I like about. To me, it's not about the dopamine. Like I just had a video hit 1 million. It's very exciting. Hey, a video got 1 million. That's a cool feeling. I'm like, 1 million people saw this. 1 million people shared this. 1 million people got to look at this and now have heard of me that maybe didn't. I'll be Thread Kennedy. Hey,
why the hell not?
I'll be on there tomorrow. I'm sure.
It's the same exact format, but just through Instagram, and it's only an app on your phone right now.
I don't like it because Twitter is such a cesspool of hate and evil and fighting that the Instagram was nice because it was just photos of sunsets and here's my pussy and my lunch and all this shit, and now it's gonna turn into evil again.
Twitter.
I don't know what that is, and I can't do another thing. I've already maxed out my brain space on all the other. Every does, and people clip it for. Hold on, what's a good caption? Post shit, but he's everywhere. You're still all over the internet. Your clips are all over. You're the Andrew Tate of comedy. You're having dopamine withdrawal.
It's that where I don't have it.
Fuck, but that ain't real anyway.
It's gone.
About it. You're still doing pods. You're still hanging out with everybody. You go to the cellar every now and then. You do the road, living with a monk or whatever. Well, you're not Ari. You're doing better than Ari. That's why being disconnected is probably the healthiest because we're all gonna do the same shit anyway.
And these other guys, that's like how he's reminiscing.
With Owen Wilson.
With Owen
on Threads or whatever. Right. Well, it's Che would say we're all just coming eggs. So we act like every year is different. But Socrates was going, these kids today are all.
So I think that's a good.
It's just like today, like YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And it was so he's like, I'm gonna use the technology of today a little bit, but I mean, also a lot of the public likes Rogan, and he just he's smart because he's going on podcasts. So I think that's a smart move because JFK, his uncle, and he doesn't sound like any presidential candidate. He's not doing like, we got to come together for the community and brown people, and here we are, white supremacy, and all these like platitudes that don't really mean anything. He actually has ideas and answers, and if he doesn't know something, he goes, I don't know. He wants to bring back the middle class, but this is what I know he's a kook. Like he thinks Wi-Fi is evil, he thinks your phone causes cancer, he thinks autism comes from blowjobs or whatever. And he was an addict. He goes to AA meetings every day.
And I'm like, so
I think you're right. I think you're
he's known him for a long time.
Yeah, he said he's fucking working out every day. So did you do any research on him? Everything else is just no. I got to get more like RFK. The guy's 69. He's ripped. He's fucking Cheryl Hines. He sounds like the here. Lights are bright and I'm gay. Just about like
every
good comedian.
No glasses.
Yeah, pod glass. Pod. Yeah, I like a pod glass game. But they're probably having all kinds of naughty glasses. It hides you a little. Yeah. Well, I think it's a good. It lowers your inhibitions because you can't see you, so you can really get kooky and dirty because you're hidden. Right. He was laying down. I know. I like vaginas. Anytime you see a vagina out in the wild, it's like fingering a girl. I'd become a pedicure guy.
Like if you want to fucking grab.
I'd be a foot guy. They're everywhere. Women's sandals, barefoot, flip flops. You could it's like seeing tits. Now I wish. God, in high school. Trust me, there's nothing going on down there. Genitals aren't getting any stimulation.
I never understood that.
And are furries in charge of this? I'm confused.
What is an anti-trans?
I did, yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
okay, I knew you looked familiar, but something was off.
Because Pimp's gone.
That's my ex.
Yes.
You get to do it. So anytime you go, I gotta work out, you get to work out. There's some cunt with no, we got here, and I feel like it'll all go away, and you gotta be grateful. What's that old thing? You don't have to go to the dentist. You get to go to the dentist. I always looked at being a comic like it was like an astronaut. Like I could never do that. I can't be Steve Martin or no. I grew up such a shitty, weird child. Not shitty, but just minimal. Yeah, well,
and so
a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I'm more grateful. I'm more scared it's gonna go away. Thrilled.
But yet you wake up, you're gonna be doing this. You'd be like,
comics were never.
But you think it's every day. But
you're a dad. I'm not a dad.
There it is.
You go. There's Ralphie. Yeah, he's like a prospect. Chad Daniels.
Shit.
Everybody looks like shit on this. Fuck around, try new shit, travel the world. I mean, too, you got to get sloppy, get after it, get chlamydia. Yeah, well, you got to enjoy it because I do work a lot, and we all see the guys who just grind, and they're not having any fun. Oh yeah. No, so it was a big moment for me because it was like It was like I started there doing open mics, and then here I am at the Smoothie King, and I choked. The Pelicans Arena City to kill it.
Everyone's so pumped.
I kind of ate a hot one on the New Orleans show because my mom was there. I was kind of spazzing out a little bit, and he's the most generous guy. I mean, we did Oklahoma City. He fucking annihilated with shit that happened that day. Like, we'd hang out in the day and we would talk about stuff, and then he would just do it on the stage in an arena. It's like 18,000 people murdering. I mean, he's a pro. He's great, and he's giving jobs and helping all these comics. Like, half these comics don't get any work.
Yeah.
He's got some problems. The heart monitor. He's the machine. I mean, I see the late night, though. We ride on a bus together, and he's got, these weird leg things that suck water out of you, and he's taking 18 blood pressure pills. Inflamed red. I agree, but he's also got the biggest face. Oh, yeah, I get hungover, and my brain is foggy for days, and now all these articles are coming out about how bad alcohol is for you and what it does to your body. They do the concerts right up on it, and it's really spectacular. I'm not even a nature guy. I have been once for a music fest, and it was awesome. And I think we're doing Idaho, which is going to be weird, but the weird ones are the best crowds, because they're like, thank you for coming here.
Yeah.
We did New Orleans, Oklahoma City, Memphis, and Huntsville. And this weekend we're doing Vegas, the Gorge. You ever been to the Gorge? I drink too. I did a real bender this week. I did the Fully Loaded. Oh, that's right. Well, he has kids. Oh, yeah.
He doesn't boot
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm almost.
Yeah, you're both looking flamed. Who are these nerds? I used to do the gym all the time, and it closed with COVID. So now I just do the little workouts. I hit the scaffolding all the time.
Dude, but that's.
I don't either.
After 6.
Oh, you got to use more paste.
Yeah.
No,
but
I'm just kidding.
I look back.
Oh, you were rosy and gross. No, but you're healthy. You seem happy. You've lost weight. You look better. I know. This is our time. Just watched the UFC fight. Gillis is hugging Trump. Theo's sitting next to David Spade. I mean, our friends are huge. RFK's boy, his Roseanne thing got pulled. Wooden foot, gang. That seems like a Theo. I can't believe you met Theo's dad. Whoa.
I saw a guy with an actual.
So it was a tough time. But when we had it, we had to make the back. Gay guys bought it and fucking just spruced it up. If you can see it, is that it right there? The third picture? That looks like. No, that's not it. It looks similar to that. You can put it in Dufour Baldwin House, Esplanade Avenue. Money pit, and my parents had this big dream of fixing it up. There it is, the Dufour Baldwin House on 1707 Esplanade Avenue. Yeah, yes.
So it's like kind of.
It was wild.
Wait,
it was an extracurricular, but I think she or he was just lazy, But I see him at night putting this shit on, and he had the boa and the hair. The only problem was, we'd go out in my neighborhood. It was like a tough kind of black neighborhood, and he'd have a wig on and high heels, and he'd be like mowing the lawn or something, and then the fucking slurs that would come at this guy from the street. I was raised by a transvestite, which is a cross-dresser, and it wasn't that weird. Yeah, that she would do. I don't know about a college, but maybe a pride parade. She's world famous, though.
That money.
Yep.
So it's not. It's probably.
Sure.
But what I'm.
Oh, really?
I mean,
yeah,
listen,
he's got a point.
No, he does.
Old mumble mouth.
Yeah.
I know.
Going on to
it's Colin Quinn says we're giving ourselves schizophrenia because you're just scrolling through Twitter. It's like a fist fight, an animal attack, a racial in the moment on a comedy show. I know.
About things.
I know. And you don't need it anyway. What am I going to do with that Bud Light information? Freeing. I was jealous that he didn't even know about the Bud Light shit I'm talking about. I'm like, wow, you're that disconnected from all the bullshit. Sister and they're a family. They got kids and a husband and live in the suburbs of Boston. I go over there recently. This is like a couple months ago. And the guy goes, you want a beer? And I go, yeah, throw me a Bud Light, you trans bitch. And he goes, what do you mean? And I go, well, trans. I can talk, too. You've been doing the heavy lifting. But let me just say this, because you're off social media.
Yeah, dude.
You're
always just...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh, she's like a thicker Penelope Cruz. British women, she doesn't show the teeth, if you notice that. Go back up. Smart move there, Limey. Probably mine. I like a Mediterranean. To me is the hottest. Well, Ukraine. What is the porter? Is that just mofongo? What is? Oh, damn. Lady.
I got to pay a tax.
You're tied down, too. I mean, you really have some anchors on you. Good.
Yeah. I want to live it.
And do blow. Yeah. I do, too. It sounds cool. You always hear about these artists in the old days who would be like, I'm going to write a novel. I'll live in Amsterdam in a clock tower. I haven't either.
We got to go.
They're a dime a dozen, too. These are on... This chick works at Popeye. Oh, my Lord.
Look at this is what...
Oh,
they look like
over there. Tall, good-looking blonde people. Wow.
What do you think?
Oh, that's sucks. Finally, something bad happens in Sweden. I felt like Hunter Biden. Exactly. It's the same with getting your ass eaten. It felt too good. So I heard it was. We had David Cross on, and he's like, I did crack a couple times, and he's like, I get it. It's good. I remember thinking, because that video came out of him doing crack and fucking hookers, and I remember thinking, why is he filming this? What is he thinking? And then I realized, oh yeah, he's on crack. She banged Hunter Biden? Moving money around, all the foreign policy. I mean, just the blow alone, the party with that guy.
Yes.
Biden, I assume. I think it's Whitney pregnant. I think Rosebud is having a girl. Real? Well, Joe List is having a boy. I know that. Yeah.
Everybody's having.
Hey, quit bragging. I am screwed.
As soon as I walk out,
yeah,
if you follow somebody.
They're getting tougher over there. I feel like they're more sensitive, a lot of groaning. Oh, really?
Oh, God.
No, I enjoy it. I always feel like I need new material. And look, if you're doing the piano, you wouldn't do 10 minutes and quit. You do it for a long time. And I feel like that's the thing with comedy. You run around New York, you get 15, 10 minutes here. So if you actually want to get good at it, I think you got to do a lot of reps. Yeah, that seems like work to me. I wouldn't want to do that. Hey guys, here we are. Welcome back. You guys ready? How you feeling? You good? All right, here we go. 40 minutes on the clock. Woo! Not really. I mean, I would do a bit part in a movie. That'd be fun. But it doesn't, like a sitcom seems like hell. Like you hosted a show on whatever the hell, True TV, Larry Nassar. Puerto Rican, Holocaust. It's not dirty, it's just dark. You will clean up. Can you give me an hour? I want to do an hour. He set a show up, filmed it, and he put it all on Sirius and made a fortune. He did all his clean stuff. Yeah, that's not bad. I know a guy, I'm not going to say his name, but he was having a tough go financially. Yeah,
right?
Good.
Because I don't, and then we could on this and that, which was like 20 grand.
Give you the money, and you lose half of it on the production. And then you own it in 2 years. As David Tell calls it the white guy deal. I think it's the same as you. They give you a small amount of money, and they say, you shoot it, you edit it, you film it, the whole thing. Yeah.
That's unhappy.
I used, how's your dog's worm? No, you're a good interviewer. It just feels weird as a guy I've known for a while. Then I've noticed.
Yeah.
I love the Aurelius. Yes, thank you.
I don't know what
I love a good gag. Oh, again, I never stop. Give, though. I'm a giver. It feels great. Well, she got you good there. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, I told you.
No.
But you're not
hooking up years ago, and a girl put my legs up like she was going to do butt paste and a wet wipe, and she just started licking. And my legs are up. I felt vulnerable. I was shaking. And I said, I jogged today. I'm sorry, I can't do this to you. My teacher in 3rd grade. But I felt guilty and made her stop. Yes. Yeah. Also, now you know more about your kids' shit. You know more about the kids' stuff. Difference between adult ass and kid. Right there, and it's the same pace.
She's like, why don't you do that? And the other day.
You knew about that.
Well,
I got that. This guy done that sex an hour ago. I do, thank God, because these can get a little flowy.
Yeah.
All right.
Jersey song.
Chill.
People.
I feel like you're blowing a gasket here. Relax. Dog now.
I know.
I hear you're going to the beach. Yeah, we used to just chat. I'm like 1990. Well, you've gone full interview voice guy. Yeah.
Now,
I think prisoners probably got molested as kids, so when this guy shows up, they take it all out on his mouth.
Yeah.
There's Joe with a big forehead, blinking. So, you're right. He's having a kid. It's on the way. I think October? How weird's that? That's right. And he looks like, oof. Anyone else hard?
And then you gotta fuck it.
It's immoral.
It's immoral.
The weirdest rules in jail. Hey, you murdered a guy? That's cool. Hey, you fucked a kid? We gotta kick him. I saw that. No, he's fucked.
He's fucked.
Now, how do you, what's the joy in that? Are we talking urine? Is he filming the shitting?
Said he got caught filming kids and...
Filming? Like a letter to get in there. You just high. That's a teacher.
Oh, there.
Yeah, well, I was fat as shit as a kid, so here we go. I was a fat kid. No, I never even had the pastor make a move on. Women are getting gross out there. I mean, every Florida headline is like, hey, teacher fucked another kid. Of course. Yes.
Can they go?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You got a girl with you. Well, the good thing about having kids is you're allowed in the playground. Sorry.
Let's say have kids.
Wait, you mean have kids, or do I like kids? I live a little more.
I was gonna say.
I do, yeah. I think in about a year, and I'd say. I mean, it's my whole life. It's my whole world. Well, I got low self-esteem. It's all I'm good at. You try to pepper in New Orleans, queef. Yeah, exactly. It's just right to follower number. I'm like, this is a weird way to judge people. That's way healthier. Because you see these youngsters now, these 25-year-olds, and they're like, Bob, he's got 25,000 followers. And I'm like, that's the first thing you tell me about Bob? Not a nice guy?
Special? Yes. And I'm happy to support.
Real word of mouth.
Real word.
Whoa.
I don't see it.
Wow.
Because what's happening.
There it is on the right. Supermans, the sluts, the school.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
Oh, thank you. And it's like a personal hiding place. Remember every Cops episode, they'd pull the lady over and they're like, hey, they said you had heroin. And she's like, I don't have any heroin. And then 20 minutes later, they say, we found it in her clam.
Let's see.
Yeah, if I was a woman, women are always depressed. I'm like, Just put a zucchini in there and call it a life. Finally.
That should have
Really?
been
Well, I'll go happy with a push.
sex change.
Slid in
Right.
and grabbed the hat. So it's kind of cool because we did it. We had to do it ourselves because the gate shut. It was like the Indiana Jones wall. The pods, we made studios, we put shit on Comedy Central Hour that nobody saw. Thank you. But our group is we did it our way. Tree saw these guys, Hedberg. So you got to stay focused. You can see some of the class before us, a lot of addiction, a lot of death. I think you're right. This is our class. But here's the thing. You got to hold on to it. I'm Epstein age. We're pushing. I'm 16, 17. Totally.
Because we've been in the game a lot, right? Like, we're kind of cruise, where things you would see the same people.
Sure.
You bang a deer.
As if I would go, oh, deer, got it. Jeez, you went with a holdingly fuck goats. I even did a Q&A at the end of a show. I made a clip out of it, and I go, hey, who here fucks goats? And one guy goes, I do. And I said, how does it feel? What does it feel like to fuck a goat? And he said, kind of like a deer. They're nice people down.
100%.
I filmed in Chicago, and if you like the R word, buckle up, because you're about to
watch this one.
All right.
So-
Yes, it's called Soup to Nuts. It's a hot hour, and I really just cover everything. I can't believe they let me put a lot of this out near children. And gummy bear.
No, I know. It's
Just
something.
to pick it out, the shake, to be rough. Yeah, they keep making drugs taste better and better. It's definitely jail, but it's not the kid's fault or your fault. They look like, hey, what's the deal with that? Maybe an Adderall if the mood strikes me, but that's about it. I like a shroom. No, I don't touch the dope. It's all, and you're not hot.
I want you.
Yeah.
We got a picture.
Trans nanny is dead, and I'd love to fuck my Asian daughter. Hey, woo.
In a long time, he's got a trans nanny. He's from New Orleans. Well, this is
God, what, Biden died? Huh?
Like-
Me?
Yeah,
I barely drink. After this news, I needed something to take the edge off.
Is-
Fuck those kids.
Yeah.
All right.